Welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and you are with us for Buatsi versus Dos Santos for the WBA International Light Heavyweight title. And yeah, we're in round one already. Buatsi with the black and really cool orange trim shorts, and Dos Santos in the danger red. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. Ender, thanks for joining me again as always.
You're welcome.
Top bloke. I love having you on here. And yeah, it's been a good evening of boxing. But yeah, we're finally at the main event. 10 rounds of boxing for the WBA International Light Heavyweight title.
If anyone wants to see the Lovejoy KO, I've retweeted it. So if
yeah, same here. Yeah, it was good.
We both retweeted it. So look at AGG's Fight Talker at EFB, man. You'll find it. But not during this fight. I'm going out now because my oven is making noise.
Okay, that's it. So yeah, we're in round 1 of 10. And Buatsi, centre of the ring. Oh, he's clipped him with a big left hook there. Good jab by Buatsi. Yeah, he's having a good one, Stephen. Good start. Off to a really good start here, mate. Dos Santos looks like he's bought his shorts and his shoes and his socks from the same shop. Oh, he's absolutely swung with that. Dos Santos with that left hand and missed. Buatsi going about his work pretty quick. Really snappy punches. Great jabs by Buatsi. Good jabs to the body. He's working this one well. As I say, if you're joining us for the first time, go over to JG's Fight Talk on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content after this live watch along, of course. We are here for Buatsi versus Dos Santos, WBA International Light Heavyweight title, and Lingardino has joined in. Hello, how you doing, mate? Let us know your predictions. Give us your comments on this fight. Let us know how you see this one going. Personally, Buatsi looks great out the block already. Really establishing the jab, and good shot there by Buatsi. Bit round the back of the head, but it seemed to be behind the ear more than anything. It's going to be a bit of a roughing up, this one. Just coming up to the end of round 1. So there we go. Stephen McGurr, can see Buatsi finishing this early. Yeah, 100%, mate. I think it's going to be one of those. Yeah, he's looking very sharp in there at the moment, and he's definitely come out swinging early.
You didn't have to put me back so quickly.
Sorry.
I don't think people want to see me.
Just saying. Stephen was just saying.
Yeah, no, I heard you talking there.
Yeah,
I think Buatsi's looking for an early finish.
Lingardino, how you doing? Yeah, we're really good, thanks, mate. It's good to see you. I hope you're okay. Family's all right, and yeah, no, glad you could tune in, mate. How do you see this one going? Let us know. Send us your comments and your predictions in the comments section. And yeah, Buatsi looks absolutely buzzing, ready for round 2. So until then, I'm just going to pop off, Ender, and I'll be back in a minute.
That's all right.
See you soon.
I'm taking over now.
You're taking over. See you in a minute, mate.
Take care. The bell goes for round 2. They both square off. Buatsi throwing out the jab there very well. Lovely. Oh, and Dos Santos is down. So it looks like he's going to take the 8 count anyway. He's back up. Did you see that? Dos Santos is down. Buatsi looking to finish it.
Buatsi's very much like a, smells blood, doesn't he? When he's yeah, Stevens put, this isn't going to last too long, I don't think. No, 100%. We said that at the start. I think in my prediction, I turned around. I think I had rounds. Was it about 4, 5, and 6?
What rounds did I have?
No, I had 3, 4, and 5. I think you had 6, 7. You had 6 to 9, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had first 4, I think, something like that.
Well, we can watch it back anyway. But the way things are going, I'd say he'll be shutting him out fairly shortly.
Yeah. Where are you in regards to time?
I have 20 seconds left in the second round.
Okay. I'm just finishing the second round.
Okay, so you spoiled the ending for me.
So, yeah, sorry. He made it through round 2. Do you like pizza, Ender? No, I'm saying when you come over, we'll get one.
Yay, pizza!
So
I like it with a big sausage.
What you like? I'll tell you.
Oh!
For a guy that's meant to be quite resilient, he went down quite easy there on that one.
But like that, it was just a barrage of punches from Buatsi. Like Buatsi is really just he's relentless.
Lingardino, I'm all good, thank you, mate. Round 3 knockout. I'm going for Buatsi. Can't spell today. No, that's how you spell it.
It's all right. We can't spell anyway.
Yeah, we can't read.
Well, Joel can't read. I can read. Joel's still trying to finish Stick at the Dump.
That's why I've got Ender on, because he's he's kind of my carer. But yeah, round 3 here, and it's
and like all good carers, I abuse my patience.
pretty much back to work here for Buatsi. He's looking to get the job done. Great body shot there, good right hand. Buatsi working the body really well actually in this fight. Cool. Uppercut there by Dos Santos, but Buatsi just blasted him back out afterwards. So he clearly didn't like that at all. Oh, big jab again.
We talk about liking what we see. I really like what I see Buatsi here.
Yeah, Buatsi's trying to get the job done. What was that? That's a Cody.
What is she saying?
Right, Rach just walked in the room and went, "The sauce," and I went, "No, that's a Coley."
No, they're all the same.
They're all the same, apparently. No, take care. Love you. Take care.
See you next week.
See you in a bit. The Coley. So, Buatsi just back behind the jab, but he's just literally taking Dos Santos around the ring, isn't he? Dos Santos is sort of running away a bit. He's thrown a couple of good shots, to be fair, Dos Santos, but Buatsi's got a great chin. I'm
very impressed with Buatsi.
Well, like we were, I don't know if you saw while you were off in the last fight, they basically turned around and said there was a poll as to whether Buatsi was going to be a world champion or not, and it was 74% said Buatsi will be a world champion. I think it's higher than that, in my opinion. Or Buatsi squaring up saying, "Don't you chuck me to the floor." He ain't happy about that at all. And the ref's having a word with Buatsi, saying, "Calm yourself down." And now he's gone over to the other corner and he's poking the chest of Dos Santos as well. So, to be fair to the ref, telling off on both sides there. Well done. Paperboy's back with us. Whee! Guys who won between Carolis and Laurent. Laurent Richards won on points. He dominated on points, to be honest. That's what Richards does, basically. But now we're in Buatsi versus Dos Santos, and Buatsi's bossing this. Absolutely bossing it.
He's already had a knockdown in the second round. Yeah.
And it was a good knockdown as well. He's been working the body really well with Dos Santos. And I personally, has he ridden out the storm? I don't think so. I think Buatsi's going to have another wave in round 4.
Buatsi will come again.
I think we'll see what happens. Lingardini, I love the thumbnails, by the way. Great job with that.
But that's all on Joel.
Yeah.
Yes, Joel does all the work. Who'd have thought that looking at us? Such is the lazy Irishman.
Not at all. Not at all. To be fair, I send end of the designs and stuff. And no, we do, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
We do.
It bounces things off me. Because it is bouncing things off me.
We work through stuff together. We always have a chat. And, we're always on the phone daily, sorting stuff out and thinking of ideas.
That's dirty to me.
That's
what Joel.
So, we're actually looking good.
Yeah, he is looking good, Steve.
Oh, hang on. 4th round. He's got Dos Santos reeling here. Hang on a sec. Dos Santos, literally, he looked like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
And Buatsi is got him in the corner and he's like, "I'm not having this." Dos Santos is hanging on for dear life. The ref is kind of having a look, but nothing too strenuous at the moment. The cats are now fighting behind me. I think Dos Santos is trying to get back some sort of momentum here. I completely agree, Lingardini. A guy turned
That's exactly what he said.
Literally, he bombed off. He thought, "I ain't having this," because I think he could see what we saw, and that was headlights. It was like, if I don't get out of here, I'm going. So,
but I think that punch sent him that way faster than he'd wanted to.
Yeah, I think momentum carried him a lot on that one, but yeah, bleeding heck. He didn't half catch him. As I say, you're watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Richie's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And if you're joining us for the first time, go over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and after this fight, check the rest of the content. We've got great interviews, watch-alongs, our quick predict show, and we've got much more coming in the next few days. Me and Ender are going to be working on something, and we're going to do a live chat, which we'll see how that goes. I'm sure that'll be very interesting. And we'll invite some of you on. Give us your comments, give us your questions, and we'll go from there. So we'll have a bit of an open forum.
Absolutely.
So, we've got some giveaways coming up as well. And, just some great stuff happening on the channel. So stay tuned, but make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay in contact with us. So if you want to catch us as well, we're on Twitter. I'm at JG's Fight Talk. Ender's at EFB Man. So we're both available. Give us a shout and send us a tweet, and we'll tweet you back.
Unless I've blocked you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and he's down. He's down. And he's out. Round 4. He is gone.
I loved it. I love the kind of he's
To be
actually
fair,
unconscious.
To be fair, Buatsi genuinely looks quite worried. That was a nasty one. That was a nasty one. Stephen McGurr, let's quickly deflect away while they're trying to sort him out because it doesn't look good at the moment.
He's just unconscious. I'm sure he'll regain consciousness shortly.
Stephen McGurr, great channel, lads. Thank you very much.
Great channel, Stephen. Great person to have on.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, very ouch.
Lingardino, ouch. 100%.
Some guy said round 4. He won his bet, so there you go.
Someone said round 3, didn't they?
No, I thought I said round 4.
No, round 3. Lingardino was round 3.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, wow. Stevens, but hope he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we all hope he's okay. I'm sure he will. It was some punch. I want to see that again. But
they need to, get him on his feet, get the oxygen in there, get him on the stool in the corner. To be fair to Buatsi, he was on the floor, didn't celebrate. It was kind of, I'm going to make sure this guy's all right. This is why we love boxing. Sportsmanship, fantastic. Sawyer Maitland, what was the fight of the night?
It was Cunningham.
Cunningham and Yafai.
Which we didn't cover here, but it was on the
great
podcast. It was a very good fight.
So yeah,
but this fight wasn't bad either. I enjoyed this. It was a great display by Buatsi, and Dos Santos was given as good as he got for a long time.
If we're going to do it based on the ones we've covered today, if we're going to start if we're going to start right at the start, I did Heather Hardy versus Jessica Kamara at 3:00 this morning.
Did you?
That was a really good fight. Jessica Kamara came out and completely outboxed Heather Hardy, and Heather Hardy thought she'd done enough, which was the mad thing. And yeah, Jessica Kamara won that on points. Then we got to Tommy McCarthy versus Alexander Zhu.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, kept his European cruiserweight. Then we flicked over to Christopher Lovejoy versus Manuel Char. Mad one that was. Christopher Lovejoy knocked out in the second round. Well, stopped in the second round. But he didn't look too good afterwards, to be fair. So back to Mexico. LeBron Richards, we then covered against Giovanni Di Carolis.
That's lovely there from Buatsi. Just going over to check on Dos Santos.
LeBron Richards did what he did. Got on his bike, boxed well, and that's just kind of how it went for the whole fight. But Buatsi versus Dos Santos. Buatsi wins 4th round knockout, and he's still not looking great on the stool, but he's sat up, and the guys around him, and he's now on his.
I'd say he'll go off to the hospital for
he's on his feet now, so that's
he was just knocked unconscious by that shot, and I'm sure once they know he's well, they'll show us it again.
It's just never
he's
nice.
Standing now, so.
Face down knockout. He's never nice. Probably one of the worst ones I saw actually was when Dillian White knocked out Lucas Brown. That was a knockout.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
Well, I mean, in fairness, like Dillian White, I'd say he's got some ferocious power.
Well, and when you're about 18.5, 19 stone, you go down like a sack of shit. So, big shot. Lingardino, love the respect in boxing. Definitely one of the best sport for sportsmanship, my opinion. No, I'll share your opinion, mate.
Oh, no, absolutely. And that's why, I mean, and I especially like it when they don't start with the bullshit before the fight. Like, I so much of that is pantomime villain shit. Like, it doesn't impress me. Like, if there was real needle, whatever, but most of it now, at this stage, it's just made up bullshit. Like, I've much more respect for boxers that respect their opponent before the fight as well as after the fight, you know? But, yeah, no, but I mean, Buatsi's been...
Can I just say, the sportsmanship now. Dos Santos is crying. He's a real mess, and Buatsi's just gone over and cuddled him, and he's apparently one of the nicest guys in boxing. A lot of people say that
Buatsi, well,
yeah, said
you
he's
know, from what I could see there, it doesn't look like it's made up or fake or anything. He looks like a genuinely nice guy, a genuine
he's a
guy.
nightmare in the ring. But they said
Oh, yeah.
he's an absolute gentleman and you know, lovely man outside the ring, and he's actually struggling watching Dos Santos like that, watching the knockout again here. Oh yeah, bang on the chin. That's a sweet shot. That is. Bloody hell, good night.
Oh, it was it was
Good
a wonderful.
night.
It was kind of an uppercut / jab almost, you know.
Kind of came over, but sort of went under at the same time.
Yeah, it was just a well executed. It was just a well maneuvered.
Oh, and then he caught him on the way down as well.
Yes.
Just to sort of make sure that he was asleep, basically. But no, the first one, he was definitely asleep.
Like when you look at it there, the power, the accuracy.
Yeah.
And that second shot was ferocious as well.
This is a real statement, though, by Buatsi.
Absolutely.
Good way to come back, and what a division to be in. And like you're saying, he's now put himself in a world title shot position after that. You've got the WBA International on top of it, and what a knockout to win the fight. So, yeah, great. Sawyer Maitland subbing now. Nice one, gents. No,
Cheers.
Thank you very much. That's really kind of you, mate. Christian Portillo, what happened? Buatsi just won in round 4. Absolute banger on the chin.
Oh, sweet shot.
It'll go out. It'll go out on Sky Sports in the next couple of days. The whole fight, but
even
there'll be clips of it.
If you're on Twitter this evening, and we'll retweet it if we see it.
Yeah,
the knockout punch, because it was ferocious.
What a shot! Sawyer Maitland. Brown was just a punching bag for that fight. Put on a lot of timber and surrendered his own. Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah, and well, he was awful against Gallen. Yeah, Lingardini. I love this guy. Yeah, do you know what? Buatsi, top guy. He is one of my favourite British fighters at the moment.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that belt really suits him, and I think he could do with a nice, shiny one suit.
Absolutely, a proper.
To be fair, there's nothing stopping him being a world champion in my eyes.
Absolutely not. He looks incredible, you know, and his power as well.
Stephen, what's the worst KO you've seen? 2 stick out for me: Jackson versus Norris and Merthyr versus Morrison. Well said, Ender. Regards, respect for other fighters. Yeah, 100%. And this is why me and Ender love the sport, to be honest, because you know you can give all the bullshit before a fight. You can give all that, and you know, but when it comes down to it, the respect at the end of it, you know, the way White and Chisora were with each other, and there's been, you know, Groves and Frotch and this sort of thing, that all the disrespect in a build up to a fight. But look, when it comes down to it, you know, you do the gentleman.
I'm trying to think about the worst KO thing there.
And yeah, hats off to him. So Buatsi, 4th round knockout, wins in style.
I suppose a few of Mike Tyson's KOs were very destructive.
Oh yeah.
Now Buatsi's going to be interviewed now, so I'm just going to go on mute to hear what he's saying.
Sawyer Maitland overhand uppercut.
It was
really odd. It was like a hybrid punch he'd created himself. But what a punch. Can't lie, Buatsi suits without the huge beard. Yeah, definitely. Definitely looks better without it, doesn't he? But, you know, he might have just gone through one of those sort of, I don't know, lockdown beards that everyone went through. Mike Tyson is a scary fella. He sure is, and he still is. But yeah, Ender's the man on the ground, you see. When words are heard, Ender's straight in there, having a listen, while I just speak loads of rubbish. But yeah, good night at boxing, to be honest. Really enjoyed that one. I know next weekend we've got Sam Eggington, and Ender said there's another lad we're going to keep an eye out for that night as well, that we're going to do live watch along. So yeah, there's some good fights next Saturday, and it's live on Channel 5, but we'll be doing our thing as per usual. So tune in to us, turn the commentary off on the telly, because we're better than they are. So yeah, we'll see. We've got some great guests coming on this week. As I say, I've got Callum Johnson coming on Friday, but there's some really good interviews dropping this week. Got some female world champions, and just some really great people coming on. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So Ender will just give us an update in a minute. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the content. As I say, there's some great interviews. Some of the old watch-alongs we've done, our quick predict show as well. Chuck some comments on there. Let us know what you think. We'll be doing like a fan forum next week. Yeah, just some really good stuff coming up. Really good stuff. So before we go any further, we're going to have some of this.
Are you ready?
So, yeah, here we go. We've got some comments coming in. Stephen McGurr, surely one of the fights of the year next weekend is Stephen McKenna on next week as well. Yeah, I think, Andy, you said he was, didn't you?
I'm going to jump back in there. Yeah, Stevie's on next week on Channel 5, and that's the fighter I was talking about. Joel was questioning about. No, it was just a fairly general thing from Buatsi, just being very positive about, saying he doesn't listen to negative comments on social media from the last fight, and he didn't know he was knocked out when the first punch landed. He was just making sure the job was done. So, yeah, that's just what they're saying there. So it's usual fare. But yeah, next week we're going to have our Eurovision Spectacular, including Channel 5.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, on that note, Ender, thanks for joining us as always.
No problem.
And thank you to all you people tuning in. Thanks for sending your comments in, your predictions, being with us throughout the evening. It's it's always a joy, and it's always lovely to have so many.
It's great to interact and know that people are being involved, and we're all involved in this and enjoying the boxing together.
And we enjoy it, we love.
Well, we would. Well, if we didn't, we wouldn't do it. Now I'm doing it and I'm enjoying it.
And we got Sammy Sam, first loss of his career. Obviously, feels heartbreaking.
Oh,
yeah,
it does. I mean, and it was a bad knockout too. So I mean, like, he's going to feel like his whole world has just kind of ended. So
will he come again? He may come in at that European level and do well at that level. So good luck to him, whatever he chooses to do. And yeah, really, really. Well, just respectful all the way through. So that's what we like. Lingardino, thank you and good night. Take care, mate. Yeah, send us a DM with your details in it, and I'll contact you in regards to the show next week. Paperboy will be waiting you on the next big matches.
Well, that's next Saturday. Because we've got the fights. The Hennessy card on Channel 5, and then later that night we are going to be covering the big fight. I think it's Vegas, isn't it? For Josh Taylor. So that's from Fight TV, and we'll be covering that.
Yeah, all good fun. All good fun.
Absolutely.
Sawyer Maitland, thanks, guys. No, thanks for joining us.
And
Really
don't forget, keep an eye out on Twitter and that for Joel's interactive fight thing that we're hoping to do. Would be midweek next week. Is it?
Yeah. We'll do something special next week. So tune in for it, and that will go out across all the platforms, so everyone can.
Well, Stephen, you're always great.
Sammy, he was too defensive, way too defensive. Dos Santos, yeah.
Well, he kind of had to be, considering how.
When you know what Buatsi's power's like, it's so difficult to counteract that. But that's off to him at the end of the day. He did the best he could. Ender tried to add you on Twitter, and you've blocked me.
What did you do to me?
Ender will have a look into that one. I don't know what's happened there, because he might not have known who you were.
Well, Marty G, send at JG's Fight Talk a tweet, and then I'll get your handle and I will review it. Notice I said the word review.
All right, guys.
All right, Paperboy.
And Marty G, great show, guys. Cheers. No problem at all, mate. Take care. As I say, have a good week ahead, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we shall see you during the week. There'll be.
If I don't see it fruit week, I'll see it fruit window.
There'll be a couple of quick predicts during the week, so tune in for those as well, and we'll see you next weekend. So,
absolutely.
Ender, thank you as always.
Bienvenue, bonsoir. Yes, it's Eurovision next Saturday.
Until then,
Ihoa, Slán, and have some of that.
Are you ready?